Okay, so I just want to dive right into it. As a WWE fan myself, of course, I have to ask about the horrors of the Wyatt Sicks. I know you guys mentioned it briefly in the panel just now. I know both Orlando and Universal have its own setup, but I kind of want to know why you guys chose that particular setup for each of the theme parks.
Yeah, you start.
Yeah,
you brought it to us.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it was really this wild idea of, I'm a massive wrestling fan, so, and it's had horror in its makeup for a long, long time. And, you know, I did have some interactions with Bray while he was living, and we talked, he was a fan of Horror Nights, come to the event in Orlando all the time. And we talked about something house related in the future. And of course, you know, his passing and it didn't materialize. And it's really WWE when they debuted the Wyatt Sicks, and I kind of saw how they debuted and said, you know, there's something there. And just all the stories that Bray created in these characters, it was something that I got really passionate about, trying to figure out a way to produce it. So talked with John and really, I really wanted to make sure it felt like it was something that we both could lean into, because I don't think it would be something we would if both coasts hadn't done it, you know. So it was really important to get kind of John's ideas in there and just his perception of the brand, and he thinks something is there.
Yeah, and for me, I grew up, I think I said in the panel, my dad used to take me to the Olympic Auditorium in downtown LA to watch the old school, like original wrestlers like Freddie Blassie and John Tolis and Mil Mascaras. So I had that in my DNA from a really early age. But what I needed to do was to do my research on the entire arc of Bray Wyatt. And as I was doing that research, I just learned to appreciate his creativity, because he really was a genius at what he did and what he created. And it became a very emotional thing, I think, for all of us, where we just felt like we really needed to pay tribute to this. And I think that's what we've done.
And this house is going to take you into the minds of these characters, you know, in very different ways on both coasts. But I think the one thing that I think is going to be unique about this house, especially for WWE fans, is you're going to get the scares, but there's going to be an emotional value to this in some of the environments that we've created and the ways that we're bringing Bray's characters to life, or even just images of Bray within the house. So I'm really excited, because I think it's going to be there's be a lot of different emotions, I think, for people in this house.
There's so much variety to this particular house, because each of these characters in the Wyatt Sicks, we've created a realm for them to exist in that maybe has been referenced in the show or visually in the promos or mentioned, but we kind of took that as a charge to be able to bring our own creativity to it. So it's got so many different looks and feels to it. It's really cool.
In Orlando, we were even giving a character to the Fireflies.
We are too.
Oh, great! Yes. So I didn't want to speak.
No, we are too. Yeah, we're bringing Fireflies to life as a monster. You know?
So that we can see that embodiment of when we look out into the crowd and see those points of light. What are they? We're going to show you what they are. You know,
up close and personal.
And WWE's been very supportive. Rob Fee, Taylor as well, Bray's brother. I even spoke with his sister a couple weeks ago after the release happened, and she could not be more pleased that this is happening. So overall, I'm just ecstatic that it's happening, because this is one of those things that doesn't come around all too often, and it's one of those you kind of like to jump on it with kind of both feet and see what happens.
Yeah, very unique for sure, especially adding on to the legacy of Bryce. Well, it was so nice meeting you both, and I'm super excited to check it out. And yeah, thank you so much. Nice meeting you both of you. Thank you.